One particular thing that you are very sure of to see on the streets of Accra is to see young people being breadwinners of themselves, hustling and doing so much on the streets of Accra, hawking. On today's segment on the campus show, we seek to interview a young, zealous guy doing so well and is a breadwinner for himself and is from Accra Technical University. I'll introduce him a bit, but before that, let's see something. So the topic we are discussing on this episode is hustling hard alongside schooling. And my my interviewee goes by the name Nitro or Kobe Nitro. He's from the Accra Technical University, as I've just said, and he's into business who is a breadwinner for himself as well. This is Nitro. Charlie Nitro, yeah, welcome to the campus show.
Thank you.
Wow. Before we zoom into the interview, I want to know you more. You are from Accra Technical. That's the only thing I know. But with my audience also, could you tell us a bit more about yourself? Who is Nitro? Talk of Nitro. Who is he?
Okay. When you talk on Nitro, Nitro is the nickname.
Okay.
But
That's your real name.
that's not my
Oh,
real name.
okay.
My real name is Ernest Entry.
NS Entry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born in Achimmanso in the eastern regions,
Okay.
but I was raised up or brought up in Aguna Nsaba in the central region.
Okay.
So that's where I started my schooling from primary to JHS. I went to Nsaba Private School. So my SHS that I straight to Yankurum Senior Technical
So
School.
all this while you weren't in Accra.
No.
Oh, okay. So why the name Kobe Nitro?
Oh, Kobinai. Actually, already I was a rapper. I was a
Okay.
rapper then. But by God doing so well and His grace, I'm now a minister of God. So the name is there, but I've stopped rapping and
Okay.
yeah,
And
I've
then the
stopped
rapping, what was it? Were you rapping high life, hip hop,
yeah,
gospel rapping,
I was into high life hip hop.
and those
Yeah,
stuffs?
those
Okay.
stuffs.
But now you are a servant of God, if I must say. So you have
Yeah.
stopped the rapping,
Yeah, I've stopped the rapping, but I'm now bringing up a gospel rap. So
gospel rap.
I'm trying to switch on to
Then we'll
gospel.
be waiting for that. When it comes, we'll also bring you here and then find out how far it's going. Okay,
Okay.
I want to find out from you, Kobe Nitro. Are you holding no before that? I know you're into business, but what do you do alongside schooling? For my viewers to be aware of that, what do you do along schooling?
Oh, schooling. I sell pure water.
Okay,
I
so
sell pure water. I sell pure water on the street of Accra. Some people, some of the viewers who know me
you'll get to
call
recognize you.
Bemensu. When I say Bemensu, I say Otto Anamayede. I'm a serve because the reason why my slogan is that I used to put on executive wear sometimes when it is market day when it is market day Wednesday and Saturday I used to put on suits like what I've done right now.
On this Accra sunny day, you wear suit like this, then
Yeah.
you'll be carrying your water.
Yes, I'll be carrying my water. People will be asking me why Bemensu, are you not feeling heat? Then I tell them that I'm carrying air condition.
Wow.
I will carry the air condition. Oh, the air condition is the water.
Water.
Yeah, sometimes when the sun catch and the air is blowing, I feel the cold.
Oh,
But
okay.
when
So
the water finish, that's the
that's
time that
where
that's where I'll be feeling
so
it.
apart from the pure water that you're selling, is there any other thing you are doing? Or that's the only business you are into now? The pure water business.
I do a wholesale. We do a wholesale of selling of space.
Okay.
Or any lens or a spectacle at around Rollins Park. I wake up around 4. I go there with my boss. We start work around 5. Then we close in the morning 8 o'clock. So after 8,
okay.
then
So
I come to.
you sell spectacles?
Yes, please.
Hey, so when am I receiving one from you?
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, I like
It will come very
spectacles.
soon. Don't
I'll
worry.
be expecting you.
Yeah, it will
Okay.
come very soon.
So I want to now find out from you. Are you holding any position on campus? You being a student of Accra Technical University, are you holding any position on campus?
No, I'm not
You are
holding
not
any.
holding any position. Okay. So Nitro, when I saw your video on the vice president of Accra Technical University, you selling, no, it's actually a picture.
Yeah.
I was very enthused and very surprised that this modern age and in Ghana, for a young person like you to sell pure water, and then you are not feeling shy. Like, I know you get what I'm saying,
Yeah, I
because
understand.
for someone like you to not even in front of your house, maybe you have put an ice chest and then you are selling the pure water there.
Yeah.
But then also you would go hit the streets of Accra, go around in order for people to see that you are selling pure water. Don't you feel shy? Don't you sincerely speaking, I can't do it. But when
Yeah.
the need arise for me to do that, I'll do. But I'll not just stand up and say I'm doing such a thing.
Yeah.
But what pushes you? What was that reason why? What that particular reason that led you to forget these things, what people would think or say, to hit the street of Accra to hawk and sell your pure water?
Oh, okay. Thanks for the question. And my answer to your question is that me, like you're asking, am I not feeling shy or something like
Yeah,
that?
don't you feel shy? Don't you feel
Shy
like
in
people
the
are
sense,
laughing at you or something?
yeah, people used to laugh on when I'm on the street, especially when my colleagues we close from lectures and they are going to the house and they see me selling it. People after the next day when I come
You
to
come to
lectures,
school.
come to school, they will be like, "Why are you selling?" And you are asking me what pushes me to
Yeah, to
sell the.
sell.
Yeah, the thing is, already I'm an orphan. I will say it here.
Okay.
I'm an orphan. My mom died when I was in class 4. Daddy
Okay.
also died when I was in JHS 2 going to Form 3.
Wow, sorry about that.
Oh, so when we are 3 children, I'm the only guy among two
And are you
girls.
the firstborn?
Yeah, I'm the
Oh,
firstborn.
then a lot of responsibility on you.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I stay with my grandmom since I was a child. Since I was a child, so due to that, I was getting help from my grandmom at first, but it came to a time.
Okay. Nitro, I don't want to zoom into the family issue now. We'll get there.
Okay,
But so you basically tell me that these are the little reasons that
y-
pushes you to do
y-
soda Piota.
yeah,
I'll come to the family issue later in the interview. So I want to find out from you, how do you survive on campus? How do you survive on campus?
surviving on campus sometimes really make hard for me. It really make like it really sometimes
When you
make
say hard for you, what do you mean?
tight. Sometimes getting money to even eat, sometimes to even buying handout and those stuffs.
Wow.
Already, I supposed to be in level 300 by now
Okay.
as a civil engineering student, but it came to a level I need to defer the course and start a
Wow.
new different course. And now I'm doing building technology. Do you get it?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's all parts.
It's not easy
It's
really
no
surviving on
yes yes
campus. So even alongside you selling your pure time to that business, you still find it very hectic and very hard to live normal on campus like every other student.
yeah.
Okay. So what's your take on how other people live on campus? As against you being a breadwinner for yourself and even for your younger siblings. What's your take on how people live on campus? That they are even being catered for by their parents. That others live certain life in quotes which I don't want to mention anything. What's your take on that? From where you sit as a student and as a student entrepreneur, what's your take on how people live on campus?
Okay, sometimes on campus, you know, university is a broad community. Do you get
Exactly.
it? We have so many departments and those stuffs. We have so many people coming from so many backgrounds. So you all come together as a university student or as a
Okay.
whole. But sometimes on campus, some life that some students live and those. I mean, me per se, I mostly watch where I'm coming from. Do you get it? I mostly watch where I'm coming from. I have friends, but I don't have friends. Do you get it?
Okay.
I have friends, but I
Oh, you
don't
don't
have.
have friends.
I watch where I'm coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah, I watch where I'm coming from.
Okay. My next question, I want to find out from you. When did you realize? Fine, you made mention that your parents died at a very tender age when you were in class 4, class 6.
Yeah.
When did you really realize it's high time for you to set up into this business that you are doing?
I
When,
quite,
when actually did you realize that Charlie, I have to do something for myself?
yeah, I quite remember as I defer the course and I need to get money to buy forms. I need to get money to buy a new form to apply for the new academic year or something like that.
Okay.
And I bought the forms. A friend helped me. I bought the forms and I I started a new academic year as a building student, as I was saying. And due to that, the lecturers used to come to class and they would be like, they are selling handout. Then
Okay.
I'll go home. Grandma will be like, 1 week I haven't even cooked. So what are you going to? The money that you're about to even ask,
Okay.
she's telling you that 1 week he hasn't cooked. So
Okay.
you even made mention of asking money.
Okay.
So things became hard for me. Things became hard. So I need to do what? I need to try to set up and find out, to think of what to do for me to get something small.
Okay, so this is which year? This is which year that you actually realized that I need to start selling the pure
This
water?
year.
This year
Yeah,
that you started.
this year.
Okay, and before that, I believe a lot of business or something to do had come in mind.
Yeah.
Didn't you look for any maybe an assistant, something somewhere, shop or supermarket somewhere to assist? Didn't these thoughts come to mind before you um, arrived on selling pure water on the street?
Oh,
Didn't you
many
came?
thoughts came to my mind. Many, plenty. So I was having a friend, a lady. So
Okay,
I went to her sometime, and she was like, Kobe, you don't have money. And I said, yes. You really know I don't have money.
that's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what
Was he kind of asking, or is a she?
yeah,
Was she
she.
asking you, or kind of teasing or playing
No,
with you,
no.
or?
Like when sometimes I used to go to her, she used to tease me with that.
Oh, okay,
Then sometimes I feel nervous and those stuff. But I I'm a person that I giving up is not part of my list.
exactly.
Do you get it? I have a saying that a hero never do what? Give up.
Give up.
So
Okay.
she told me that why won't I go around the market and ask for people if they can get me a job or something like that. And she
Okay.
made mention of selling pure water. And already when I was in SHS, about to complete Form 2, I was holding a position as a house prefect, SU president, chaplaincy, blah blah blah,
Okay.
plenty
All
position.
that in school.
Yeah, and that when I was about to complete school to paying
Your
with
fees
admission and those stuff, like my
really
fees and those,
drain you.
yeah, something happened in the way. So what I need to do to find myself a work at that time. So I was selling pure at Kaswani Market
At that SHS
at that
also. So you had
SHS.
already started. This actually
Yeah,
not the first time you are
yeah.
really
So
starting.
as she told me I should start selling when I'm in the university, I was like, university guy, I should sell pure water. So she told me I should go back and go and think about it. So when I went and I thought about it, I went back to her again. I said, okay, I'll do that. I said, okay. So she she joined me in prayers. Then I went to Accra Barracks to search someone that I can take the water from. And by God's grace, I got someone and I
So you
started.
would say for sure that she's the one that gave you the idea to
Yeah,
start the pure water
yes,
again.
please.
Okay, so moving on, I want to find out from you, um, what pushed you? Okay, you told me your family and the
Yeah,
encouragement you give to yourself. Is that the only business you do? You do spectacles as well.
yeah.
What drives you in pushing for it? So what one thing really drives you in always working and all that? If you make it
Yeah,
very short for me, I'll be grateful.
what
Drives you
drives
or
me is
pushes you
that,
to keep waking up every day.
yeah, when I go on the street, people, when I started selling using executive wear,
Okay.
people used to tell me, God bless you, God bless you. So I
Wow.
don't want to just take in the blessing just like that. I need to work hard to always receive the blessing. So
Blessing.
anytime I someone buy water, and my water too, I don't let
The
the
person
buyer take
take
it.
it.
No,
Okay.
I will take it on my head, put
Put
it
on
on
a
a
tray.
serving tray,
I
and
think I saw one of your videos serving one with it.
yeah, then
Wow.
serve you. So I
And that also, I must say, distinguishes you from the other ones that are, because not
yes,
everybody
no,
or the pure sellers that we buy from do put on a tray and all that,
no,
which I think makes you unique from them. So
yes,
I want to
please.
find out from you. This actually is an in-depth question as well. What's your general perception about the youth not putting their hands to work and want to make it at a fast speed?
Oh,
Most
now
of
no,
us don't want to work at all.
yeah, now it's true. I'm even having more friends that they are into something that, as you say, you don't want to mention. Me too, I don't want to
Exactly. Don't
mention.
mention him.
Do you get it? I'm having more friends that they are into something like that. But I don't know. I don't know actually. Me myself, like that. That thing I started, it's not like it couldn't help me, but where it was leading me to wasn't a good thing. So I need to put a stop to it
Okay.
because my soul doesn't like that thing.
Which particular thing? Okay, the thing you don't want to
Yeah, that's
mention.
what I would don't want to
Okay.
mention. So my soul wasn't fixed, and also it's not even my soul. My family, the background that I'm,
Okay.
they don't like those
Is
things.
it
So
something bad?
yeah, it's
It's something
something bad.
bad. Okay.
So they won't even let me
Do it.
do it. So I need to put put out
Aside.
aside And also, as I told you, I was an SU president
President.
way back in school.
School
My Bible don't tell me
to do certain
to do
things.
certain things. So when I see people or colleagues doing certain things, I used to advise them, but
Some of
you
them
know
won't
that
take.
yeah, that's what they are made up to, and that's what sometimes make them happy to do that. So
Okay,
I need to.
nice submission. Would you drop your university certificate to fully concentrate on your business? Would you drop your university certificate? Would you think of so that you can fully concentrate? And you could ask me, why am I asking this question? I'm mainly asking this question because you remember the Minister for Finance, that's
Yeah.
Honorable Ken Oforiatta,
Yes.
sometime made mention that the youth should zoom into entrepreneurial or entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
You understand? So someone would then ask, why then should I go to university for 4 years, gain a degree certificate, and then come home to face unemployment situation?
Yeah.
You know, I'm asking you, would you think of dropping that certificate way back as you're not even completed to concentrate on your business so that you could know that when I complete and I don't even have a job, my business is flourishing? Would you think of that? It's a question.
Yeah, sure. Why am I saying sure I will drop it? It's because if I sit down after school, after school, after my national
Okay.
service, I sit down thinking of the government to give me work or taking my certificate to search around and I'm not getting work. And as I was way back in school and I was into business, why won't I publish or like
Start something
something that come in contrary on the business or the
that you are
theater that I
doing.
was doing? Do you get it? So when it's come to dropping certificates, yeah, sure, I will drop it. But in the way that when I'm doing the business in a way that I meet a colleague also into business or introducing me into some government work, I can go and take that
Okay, so
certificate.
what you are saying is that your 4 years certificate that you are going to learn, so you might not necessarily practice that profession,
Yeah,
but you might put away because you might not get a job to
yeah,
do. Okay, we are far behind time. Guys, as you are watching the campus show here with me with Nitro, Kobe Nitro, as he's being called, a young man doing so well in his space. He's selling